I have a kitty.
Well, you can move over when you get rid of the cat.
My kitty.
When you put her down. I'm going to sync on the map in 3, 2, 1.
You don't put down family.
Okay, Vin Diesel. You know, it's like the moral conundrum in the next Fast and Furious movie. Vin, your dog is dying. You don't put down family. We're gonna take this dog on one last ride.
That's really funny.
Then it shows the dog running into a tree.
I'm gonna sync on backing out of the map in 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna sync one more time on start in 3, 2, 1. And exit out of the start menu in 3, 2, 1. All I'm saying is that dog is family. Well, Vin Diesel, it'll be $2 million for its experimental cancer surgery. Put that bitch down. I'm sorry, Paul. I did it for you.
Oh my. I think it would have been funny if he made a joke like, we didn't put down Paul after he got hit by the car.
Wait, he's still alive?
Yeah,
Is he like next to Walt Disney in the cryo freeze?
Yeah, I was gonna say he paid to have Paul Walker like be reanimated like Frankenstein.
Oh, I thought he
The heck?
paid to have him frozen in case they could find a way to fix him.
No, like he died by hitting a tree. He wasn't alive.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying
Oh, is
like
that
and he
what
was
your joke was
drinking.
about the dog?
he was not. That's like when your mom was like, he deserves to burn in hell for dying.
My mom did not say that.
Yes, she did.
My mom said, I love all people. That's what my mom said, and you interpreted it as that.
No, don't you remember? She was like, he was drinking anyway. He got what he deserved. Fuck him.
I was there.
And we were
Say
just
that.
like, what? Okay. And then we DP'd her and had a great time.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah. Donald Pleasance tour. We watched a Donald Pleasance interview.
Donald Trump?
No, not Donald Trump. Did you see the thing, by the way? I was watching this old clip where Trump was
Where are you going, by the way?
this way to find the
Okay.
next thing.
Okay.
And we have to find the map. So Trump was giving a campaign rally and he was like, I'd kiss every man and woman in this place, every single man and woman, even that man over there. Look at how handsome he is. I was just dying watching it. He's like, I'd even kiss him, not with a lot of pleasure though.
That guy is so funny.
I honestly think that might be the most entertaining presidency since, well, legitimately since JFK, because you never knew what he would say.
Right.
Although JFK was like actually more serious, I'd say, like less of a memer.
Yeah,
But like, his speeches were just interesting because you didn't know what he was going to talk about. Like,
Right.
one day he might talk about going after crime. The next day he might talk about secret societies in a speech. It was just,
Right.
I don't know. He was more fascinating. And then Reagan was just like a big memer, too. Like Reagan was always like memeing on like liberalism.
Right.
Like all the time.
Well, and Bill Clinton was always like, I just raped a woman the other day.
He did not admit it. Now hold on, that's not an accurate cosplay.
Sorry.
He would say, I did not
Right.
do that
Oh, nice.
the other day.
I do not have sexual
I'm surprised
relations.
you didn't die from that like 2-second fall.
I'm sorry. Do you
Like-
want me to die?
Jeez.
Well, it's just like this game is like you fall like 1 foot and he breaks his ankles.
That is
Is
true.
he like a good basketball player? He's like breaking ankles out
Yeah,
there?
he's like
Yeah.
LeBron James. He'll like take one step to the side and be like, oh, my ankle! Ah!
I thought his name was pronounced LeBron Jammies.
LeBron Jammies is actually my buddy here. No, I think that LeBron and,
Should we get the map piece, by the way?
sure, but I didn't want to have to look up where it was. I wanted to see if I could find it.
You're not
You
going
have
be
to
able
find
to
the map
find
piece
this.
on
Really?
Twitter.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Because
I'm looking at a map online, and this is in a really random location.
Hey, you
Okay.
shouldn't be looking at that dirty content.
yeah, stop looking at maps online.
I
You
like
don't know what
looking
they'll
at
post
maps.
on their timeline.
I want to know what they'll post on their timeline.
My issue, Nate, is yes, fine. Where is it? And then I'll tell you my issue.
It is,
so you
like-
don't get like triggered at me.
It is like up here.
Right there.
Yeah. So basically, where this thing goes, it kind of goes in like a diagonal line, and it's like right on that.
So here's my thing. I don't want to have to look everything up.
Well, I'm fine looking up where the maps are
I know, but
because the game's like this is like the largest game in existence, and
it's not that, but okay.
But it's like, how are you supposed to find maps?
Well, immediately go on Twitter and you just type like, "Hey, boy for sale."
I mean, I kind of think it's like a part of gaming these days to buy children on. I mean,
What?
to look up maps.
Oh,
What?
okay.
All right.
Yeah, no, I know, but like, I don't think you should have to look up everything. Like, where is every map? What's the next boss? What's the next this, that? Like,
Well, we don't
I
have to
mean,
look
the
up
game's
bosses
not-
anymore. But
I'm not insulting you. I'm just saying, like,
well, I'm
why is
getting
this?
offended.
I just think the game should be a little bit more, like...
I guess I don't get to talk
Okay.
anymore.
Well, I was just going to say it should be, like, a tiny bit more linear, you
This
know?
is what you always do, Jill. You come in, and then, like, as soon as you cut someone off and they say something about it, you say, well, what I was trying to say, and you ignore that they called you out for cutting them
I
off.
think that everybody is forgetting that I am a woman, and
So why are you
therefore-
talking?
I have been forgetting that. I thought you were for the boys and one of the bros.
Therefore, I have a disability where I don't understand what
Okay, now you're
boys are
speaking my
saying.
language.
So sometimes I just keep talking.
Now I'm on board with this. That makes sense to me. Okay, I guess. Oh, because this guy shot his spum out 1 foot from him in the opposite direction. The map's like, no, turn it off. You're in
No,
danger.
get those lights off!
You're in danger. Okay, so I think I see it. I think it's this symbol.
Is that what a map is? That symbol
No,
on
that's
the
a
map?
minor attractive person, but I
Oh.
do think
Yeah,
that's
there
the
it is.
symbol. Okay,
That's where the map is.
let's just yell at me and bring back my childhood trauma. Thanks.
Sorry. See, now this looks pretty nice.
I wanted to say though, like, I think that having like a really big world like this is really fun, but I feel like they should at least have like one little thing that has a waypoint towards what the next boss or like main quest you're supposed to be doing is.
That's what these are.
You mean like the lines?
It just kind of seems like those aren't good enough.
Well, that is what those are supposed to do, is point you towards the next general area. The old Souls games don't have anything like that, but I would argue the world flows better in the old Souls games.
Well, in the old Souls games, yeah, there wasn't a linear path, but there kind of was. You know, like you had,
I was making sure that was right, sorry.
like if you were in, I don't know, Anor Londo, right?
Yeah.
In Dark Souls, and you're in like that, the bonfire place where like that lady's standing up. Do you remember that place?
Yes.
And
the
you
bonfire
walk, yeah,
keeper,
if you walk out of the door, you can either take a left and go in like this church, you can go straight and go across a bridge,
into Anor Londo itself.
or you can go behind you and go where you came from. There's only two options basically.
And it's very obvious
Whereas this-
where you're supposed to go.
Yeah, whereas this game, it's like, oh well, you can go anywhere.
And I know a lot of people who this is their favorite from Soft game, because there are actually a lot of people who this is their favorite.
Find people.
A lot of them say, well, that's part of the great part of this game is that it's not as flowy, you know what I mean? That it's more like go wherever you want.
Right.
I get that completely. And look, maybe there is a specific point to this building right here, right? But in Dark Souls, there would have been 100% a point to what is this? Like,
Right.
why is this here? What happened here? What's, I don't know, say there's an item here. Why is that here?
Why is it
There's
all in the
lore and
water?
everything.
Yeah, there's lore to almost everything, or at least it feels like there is. Like, even when there's not, there's the illusion that there's lore to everything.
Right.
I do feel like this is very Skyrim-y, which is good and bad. Like, you prioritize freedom, and freedom's great. But when you do that, you also run the risk of, like, losing some intentionality of things, because how are you going to have intentionality for a world that's massive all the time? I mean, you hit a point kind of like... I mean... It's just a different style. It's a little bit like Red Dead Redemption. Like, yeah, maybe some guy, when he designed an area map, was like, hey, let's put this church here. And then he talked to his friend, and he's like, yeah, I like to think that back in the day there were, like, miners at this church, and they went and they mined copper, and then they came here and went to church or
their
whatever.
wives.
And maybe they had that discussion, but it would have been base level between devs or whatever, or world designers.
Yeah,
Whereas,
like-
like in Dark Souls, it's like, hey, I found this item that implies that these creatures are here for this reason, from this place, and these crystalline creatures escaped Seath's spirit. Seath, that's his name, right? The dragon.
Yeah, from Dark Souls.
Seath the Scaleless. They escaped Seath's experiment, and that's why they're out here, and that's why there's this one randomly here, and this is why this connects to Artorias of the Abyss and Ulasil and all this stuff, because it's smaller and more contained and you can do that easier. I guess so far for me, I know there is lore to a lot of stuff, especially in the main bosses and all that stuff, but in Dark Souls there was lore to everything.
Right.
This reminds me a little bit more of Demon Souls, where Demon Souls the excuse was it was the new thing.
Mm-hmm.
Here the excuse is that it's just big, but with Demon Souls there was some intentional lore, and then a lot of stuff that it kind of just seemed like there was no answer to at all why it was there. It was just, well, it's cool.
Right.
You know, because like there weren't items explaining everything or NPCs that talked about fan theories and, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, you can also have, like, gigantic maps like these and have, like, a lot of lore and intentional stuff in them, too, because, like, I know that, like, all of the Fallout games don't have a map as big as this, but they have pretty big maps, and, like, all of the locations you go to in those games are pretty intentional, you know? And, like, there's always lore in literally, like, every single place, like, every terminal you read through. You know, there's just, like, random junk of, like, what happened and who the people were that lived there and stuff.
Well, and the thing is, there is lore for a lot of stuff that you pick up. Like, you can read about it, and a lot of that is interesting, and that is how Dark Souls did it as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like because of the amount of stuff you find, the amount that you're picking up, and the amount of different places you're going to, even if as much of it is intentional, which maybe it is, I'm not trying to say it's not, I don't think that any of us have picked up on it as much as we would have in a normal Soulsborne game, you know,
right,
where you'd be able to pick up on that lore quicker. I've seen people making lore discussions and stuff like that, and I know that the main bosses all have very complicated lore to them, but there's a lot of bosses in the game, like the Rune Bear, where I don't think there's really much to him. He's just a bear.
Right.
That's just there. And so then you kind of wonder, like, okay, well, cool, it's a bear, but why is he here?
Right.
What's the point of him? What makes him a rune bear? Why does he have runes on him? You know?
Yeah. Well, that's one of the things that you lose when you make a game this big. Is unless you want to have the game be like 500 gigabytes, you kind of lose the ability to explain everything. And eventually you'll have a rune bear that's just there. But like with an area like this, for example, unless there is some lore or something like that that we just haven't picked up in an item or something, Dark Souls would have like a great explanation for, oh, this entire town was flooded. Here's why.
Yeah, what happened here?
Right, but like with what we have, again, maybe we just didn't pick up an item yet. But with what we have, we're kind of just wandering around this area, and it's like, oh, okay, so everything's in the water.
Mm-hmm.
And you have these weird, like, gymnastic, fat cartwheel people that go around and...
Yeah, they look like they're mutated frogs.
They're cool looking.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, this area is cool, I like it.
But, like,
I want to know what happened here. Like, is this place, you know, what happened?
Why does that dirty chainmail make you look like you're gigantic?
The appearance of a protruding belly provides no benefits worthy of note.
Oh, okay.
Chainmail worn by young albinarics.
Whoa.
So we know these guys are albinarics, I guess.
Okay.
So that's something. We know their name.
I like albinarics.
Mm-hmm. I was trying to... So was that a massive toot or what?
No, that was my fingernail rubbing against this, see?
Oh, okay.
Likely story.
Yeah, interesting. I also shit my pants for fun. See, so I'm not trying to waste a bunch of time. I was just walking around here to see if I could find...
Well, like, do you know where anything is? Like, what are we supposed to do in this place?
That I don't know yet. I got here.
What is that caped crusader?
Finger reader chrome.
So you actually have to, like, stick your finger, like, up the butt, you know?
Oh,
and
so-
then it, like, senses the finger.
Got it, and it reads
And
it.
it reads it like a USB stick.
Yeah, it's kind of
that's-
like the thumb drive thing.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
we can't
happened.
tell Nate about that. You'll have to watch the Batman before I ruin things for you.
They stick a thumb drive up someone's butt?
Yeah.
That's actually the Riddler's whole goal.
Is to do that up Batman's butt?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
And my goal is to watch, actually.
Got it.
So this is something they added in. They added in these markers now to show where NPCs are because the world was so big that nobody could find them.
Oh, that makes sense. That's nice of them.
Yeah, that was in the last patch.
So what,
But I found it kind of funny they had to do that.
So are you still wanting to get the Sword of Night and Flame? Because I was also looking, and what is our faith like right now? 23. I was actually looking, there is a weapon called the Winged Scythe that a lot of people are saying is one of the better faith build weapons.
Well, we don't really have a faith build, though.
No, I know, but it requires 24 faith. And apparently it does a really good ability.
I would like to get both.
That would be fun.
I would like to get both of them, to answer your question. I'd also like to figure out how to get up here. Oh, and I think there might be a golden seed over here, which is what they called me in high school, because everybody always got pregnant on the first shot.
Oh.
Wow.
Academy Gate Town.
Even like men?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why it was the golden seed.
Got it. Hey, well, we can upgrade our Estus flask.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there's a albatross or whatever they're called.
I thought last time we established that Nate also had a 100% pregnancy chance every time he seeded.
Nate does, and see, that's why in high school we would have like the double. We'd call it the double dare, and what
Right.
would be was we would both be in the same chick, and
At the
we
same
would
time.
both do it at the same time. I can't get into specifics here too much if I want to keep this up on YouTube. And we would test later in 9 months who the dad was. And then we'd immediately get a partial birth abortion. Because we were very progressive people.
Well, personally, I like 8 weeks after birth abortions myself. I love it.
Did you see that one law was like written so poorly and like people were afraid it was going to pass and it allowed postnatal abortions?
Yeah.
Why?
And it didn't pass, by the way.
There should be... I would advocate for some people up to 50-year abortions.
Oh my.
Because you want to commit abortion on them because they're so dumb now.
Yes.
Got
And
it.
all you have to do is pull up Twitter, and I can guarantee I'll find about 100 people every single day that I'd be like, however old you are, we'll do an abortion.
Why does your abortion look dangerously close to the firing squad? Alright, what is this?
Well done. Well done.
So is that stuff written by the developers?
No, it's written by
Oh, hey, we need one of those.
other players.
Oh, it's written by other players?
Yeah, like we can drop a message right now.
Oh, that's cool. Why don't you drop a
We
message?
can say
I don't
like
want to.
Big butt ahead or something.
I don't feel like it.
No,
mine
don't
are
drop a
intentional.
message.
No, mine are intentional. Do I have to go over here and come back this way, do you think?
I don't know where we have to go. So,
We are going to do more of those optional bosses, but we're trying to make actual game progress, too.
pull up the map again, sorry.
Okay.
So can you just write anything you want on these messages and it'll show up for
No.
everyone?
Well, what if we just like went in here, like the main... That looks like just a main gate.
I understand that, but look, this is... You guys think I just roam around and don't know what I'm doing, and fair enough, I don't. But here's the problem. This is way up high off the ground, and I can't find a way up there.
I did not know you were going anywhere special, actually.
I thought you were roaming around and didn't know what you were doing.
Did you actually?
No.
I just thought you were doing...
Oh, hey, there's an item. But you have to be in a very specific location to get.
Whatever, I'm getting off the horse.
So what are the requirements for dropping a message?
You have like specific words you can pick from, like in Pokemon.
And it is required to have one of those be the N-word.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's
So,
actually...
that is a requirement.
That is one of them. It's like...
If this was an MW2 lobby, that would be a requirement.
Well, if I was running it.
I wish you could write big butt ahead.
You can, you're not butt, but you can write big chest ahead.
Really?
You can write big booty bitches up your a-hole.
That makes sense.
What is this? Like a Jericho missile from Iron Man?
I like that reference. Good job on that. What if the next main villain of the MCU used Jericho missiles?
That'd be awesome. What if his name was Chris Jericho?
Now, that would be cool. What if he were on the list of Jericho?
That'd be epic.
And that's how he decided who lived and who died.
That would be epic.
All right, let's get rid of these guys.
What's Jericho?
Chris Jericho was a wrestler, Jill.
Jericho's in the Bible, Jill.
Sorry? They didn't teach me that in my Catholic
Well,
church.
in your Catholic church, Jericho is actually a person, and Jericho is actually like Rahab's lover and a prostitute himself.
Nice. I like this church. Can we go there?
Oh, do you mean Jericho?
No, oh,
No, that's a different.
What was that?
I had like a joke.
I'm about to give this plant the Jericho thistle.
About to give the plant the Jericum.
What is going on here?
Well, this thing has like unlimited health. You have no dodging anymore. Maybe just like grab the items and just get out of here.
No, I want to kill it.
Why?
Because like it's part of my.
How are you gonna kill it?
It's
You're doing
proving
like
my
no
worth
damage.
as a man.
Wait! Stop using all that. Switch to your dragon fire.
That's
It's
a great
plant.
idea.
Fire is super effective against grass types.
Didn't really work.
Wow, that's a grass type. Why isn't it killing it?
I don't know, but we're poisoned.
Hide.
Hide from the poison.
I don't know. Hide from the Jericho missile. It's
I
gonna
think
murder
you are the you are the new medical expert that Trump wanted to put in instead of Fauci. Okay, well here's my idea. How about we just hide?
Well, isn't that what Fauci proposed?
I know, I'm just joking.
We all like sat in our houses for like a year, and he's like,
Excuse me, 2 years? Who broke
Sorry.
quarantine early?
"Not me.
No,
absolutely
of course not. I'm leaving that thing. I don't know why you suggested I kill it.
I did not.
I've actually been staying in my house since before COVID.
I am my house.
Yeah.
Are you saying
'Cause I'm
you're
so fat.
Got it.
Yeah.
So
Look at this. So
Okay.
this... Well, no, just look. You shut up
I
and
guess you
look.
hate me.
Yeah, shut up, Nate.
Shut up.
Nobody likes
Okay.
you.
I want you to die.
Be quiet.
I will actually penetrate you
Well, please
with
do.
truth and logic.
I am not going to stop you
The
there.
golden seed's
Is
gonna get
that
ya.
your testicles? Truth and logic.
Right one's truth, left one's logic. This is that path.
Well, what if you hop on the church
What was
over
that?
there? What if you hop on the church?
You can't.
Well, did you try going
Did
around
you
the
try
church?
reading the messages?
Sending gate time for down.
What?
Whoa, that's a little
For
offensive.
Nate, it's always time for down.
That's true.
See, this is the... Maybe I can get on here?
Yeah, can you hop on your horse?
Okay, and then get on...
Nate actually is late for his class with Bonnie right
You have
now.
to do your thing. Do your Estus.
My Estus?
You're gonna die. You're being poisoned.
Oh, sorry. I don't worry about the needs of the body. I'm above such things.
Got it.
What are you, a monk?
Hey, oh, you almost got it.
Dang it.
You almost got
The
it.
From Software developers quivering as I glitch their game. No, we need to patch that out. It's too good.
Well, it seems like that's what they do with the Sword and Knight and Flame.
I'm
It's
so
like,
sick of that
well,
shit.
my thing is like, what is the point of putting the sword in the game if it's too good? Like, you designed the sword.
Right, you made the game.
You like at some point someone said, "Hey, let's put this sword here," and then you're the one that gave it the stat abilities and the abilities you can do with it. So
They just
you
want to
should.
make the game more unenjoyable.
Wow, that was like,
There-
it's
there's
like
a way up here.
so it's like you should know if that sword is good or not.
Oh, great.
Like this shouldn't be like a big shocker to you. So it's like,
I also
what's the
think
point?
I also think it's annoying that like your character, like if there's a very obviously like a sloped hill, and like I think it's annoying that your character can't just slide down it. He'll like jump down it and then die. Like you should be able to slide down sides of mountains that are kind of sloped.
Yeah, have you noticed that too?
Yeah, I have.
That's the reason that I don't care is I'm used to it from the From Software games, but
Right.
yeah, I've always found that kind of annoying as well. It's something I'm surprised they didn't change with this.
Right.
Who's the finger-licking good person over here?
Ew.
She's pretty
Nice.
hot though.
Look at those legs.
Please,
Concubine.
read them. Your fingers, please, your fingers. Oh, bless you. Oh. Michaela's favor can be yours. Slaughter, slaughter, slaughter. The all-hearing slaughtered. But alas, it was was for naught. But all you need do is snatch it from the big pot. Pity the poor, poor fool.
Huh.
Okay. Yeah, so they've added some quest and NPC type markers for different people now.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. You know, to be fair, I made a joke about how it's sad they have to do that, but Dark Souls 2 was especially notorious for that as well, whereas, like, you could not find your next spot for an NPC quest
Right.
without knowing where it was.
Right.
What?
What is that?
Uh-oh.
Looks like a Chinese torture device.
Okay, why did it look communist to you?
Yeah, what are you,
Wow,
racist?
so are you saying that all Chinese people are communists?
Yes?
There's
Are
a
you
lot.
saying they're not?
There's a lot of Chinese people that are not communists.
Chinese Americans, maybe.
Yeah.
Not true Chinese.
But there's a lot of Chinese people. You just don't hear about them because they get kidnapped.
You can be...
What? No, there's not. There is not. Jill, shut up. Just a second. I need to say something here for the Communist Party of China. There is not a single Chinese person. There is not a single Chinese person
Something's above you.
in China who is against the government. And you, sir, should be ashamed
I'm
for
sorry.
suggesting that there is.
I'm sorry, LeBron.
That is probably the most nationalist, and in a good way, because it's good when countries that aren't America are nationalist,
Right.
but bad when Americans are. Unless it's a Democrat in charge, then it's good to be nationalist. But they are the most nationalist country ever, in a good, positive way, and you need to respect them for that, and you need to understand that it's because of their culture and their deep-seated beliefs. And I, being someone in college known as the Deep Seader, would know about that. Now, Jill, as a woman and second-class citizen, go ahead, say your piece.
I just wanted to say that if you're born of Chinese descent and then you choose to not be a communist, you actually turn into a white person. So that
Wow.
way there's no Chinese people in this world who aren't communists.
Yeah, well,
That's not
it's
racist.
Yeah, but the reason for that is because, like, white people don't understand that, like, they should do everything the government tells them to
Yeah, exactly.
when the government is China,
They're inferior.
but
Right.
not when it's someone else.
What if it's like Trump telling you what to do?
No,
Okay.
no, only good government.
Now,
Got
if it's
it.
Trump's penis telling you what to do.
Bad government,
That's
bad.
different.
What if it's like George H.W. Bush's penis? Should we follow it?
Somehow good now.
Got
Somehow
it.
seen as good now.
Got it.
Nate, say something pro-China.
I love all people.
Who's the leader
That's
of China
not
right
pro-China.
now?
Say something pro-China.
By all people, I meant Chinese people because they're the only ones that matter.
Plus 50 social credit score.
Who's the leader of China right now?
Xi Jinping.
Secretly me, but no one wants to talk about it, so Xi Jinping.
Oh, okay, well, I just wanted to say that
Oh.
Xi Jinping has the biggest dick I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
Epic. I would never be able to look at it.
You
though,
found a
because-
simple map?
Yeah, meeting place.
We're not
map.
worthy of staring upon it.
Exactly.
Why would you stare?
Oh,
upon
look.
it?
Didn't
No, that was already there.
Oh,
There's a whole other section up there that we have to find a map for.
Yeah, you
Sorry.
idiot.
sorry, guys.
So, in honor of Women's History Month here,
Why would I honor
I
that?
wanted to talk about some of the great women U.S. presidents.
Okay, alright, I'm down.
All right, my speech is over. Continue.
I was gonna ask why we wanted to honor National Fiction Day. Like, I could just go to the library if I wanted to honor that, am I right? Where's that simple meeting map?
Right there.
I like how it's like, check your inventory. You try and check it. We hid it from you. Seems to point to a meeting place. The man it came from surely desired one.
This seems like a EDP meeting place.
The
Like,
sole
what is
means of
this?
gaining entry into the academy, a glintstone key.
You just see on the bottom of it, it's like, you will get a cupcake.
Oh wait, so I think this is showing us where the glintstone key is.
Kids,
should.
welcome.
Do you see that weird island?
Yeah, we should go to it.
If your age is on the clock, please come to my meeting place.
If you're so me is
Wait, is it a military clock or analog clock?
Analog.
Okay.
So they both start at the same place.
But the age would be... Someone's age goes all the way up to 24
Right.
on a military clock.
But it's still possible. Bad behavior.
Not to 24-year-olds, it's all acceptable.
Everything's permitted.
If you are over 18, it's fine.
I'm trying to see where this...
Unless you're Taylor Swift.
Oh, because then her fans will get mad at you because you were Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
So that building there, is that what we're on?
That looks like,
Because that almost looks like the ruined alchemy town down there.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
that's the ruined alchemy town. So there's... Right above it, there's probably... We have to find 2 islands. It's right up here. There it is.
You think it's this?
Yeah, because that's that little protruding thing that's coming out of it.
Got it.
Do you think Xi Ping has a protruding thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
Jill, I don't like to make fun of heroes. As far as I know, Xi Ping has never been caught.
Doing what?
Anything, so he's a hero.
Oh, God.
Hey, actually, I think you're misgendering him. He's actually he Ping.
Jill, can you stop making fun of a great leader, please? If you get assassinated for this, I don't have anything to do with you. And I'm just saying that if I was donated perhaps a young, fertile, hot Asian wife after Jill's assassination at the hands of the great and benevolent leader, I might be so inclined to only speak positively of the Chinese government and their censorship of movies.
Are you also only going to have boys since they hate having girl children?
They don't hate having girl children, they just... Boys are more honorable. You're
Well,
lucky you were even born, Jill.
Boys
they don't
are more
allow-
honorable.
They don't allow you.
Like, what are we talking about here?
They don't allow you to have a daughter as your first child. Like,
Yes,
you have to-
you do.
Yeah, they do. They
Yes,
just don't...
You are... Okay.
They don't allow you to have more than 2 children.
You are allowed to have a daughter as a child, but there is an underground practice of abortions when people find out it's a daughter because it's more honorable in society to have a man because the man is more likely to be an heir to you and take care of you when you're older, whereas the woman is married off.
Oh, I thought you just weren't allowed to have a daughter as your
Well,
first
how,
child.
See, this
how
is-
would they reproduce then?
See, this is why you can't make up stuff about she. Because you don't even know what you're talking about. This is so American of
Well,
you
I
to
was
just
gonna
assume.
say, for how they reproduce, I thought the daughter had to be the second kid, and you were only allowed to have
Why-
a son as the first kid.
No.
I thought that was a Chinese
Did you
thing.
just think it was a mass abortion all the time? See, this is the kind of crap they teach you in Maine schools, and it's really frustrating to me.
No, that's the kind of crap my dumb mother told me.
Your
Wow.
mom's a whore,
Wow.
allegedly.
Wow.
Allegedly.
It's gotten pretty dark. What's wrong with whores?
No, I said horse.
Oh,
she's
got it.
otherkin.
Got it.
And I was just saying that.
And
as
that's so powerful.
Well, no, I was saying that as otherkin, I don't think that she should be commenting on a race like China.
Right. Are these like those flying things from Halo?
Ow.
Is there any other kin that you accept?
I accept brotherkin, and that's people who love the movie Brother Bear.
Oh, I'm a brotherkin.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that movie.
Oh, okay, so here's the thing. You're supposed to only have one child in China, but if you have a daughter as your first child, you're allowed to have a second child so you can get a son.
I think you can have 2 kids, isn't it?
I thought the limit used to be 1, and now it's... Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I thought they changed that to 2.
It says here that they changed it to 2 only for rural families and people who had a daughter as their first kid.
So what if you have like 10 daughters? Like you don't produce a son. Hey,
So-
Academy Glintstone key.
I think you're only allowed
Oh,
to
and there's a
have-
dragon. I would not wake him up.
I think you're only allowed to have 2 kids, though, so if you have 2 daughters, that sucks.
You're gonna get killed by the soothsayer here. So yeah, what if you just have 2 daughters? Like, are you just kind of screwed?
Oh, no!
Glintstone Dragon Smog.
That guy is pissed.
Well, he's like gonna go attack Dale right now.
Is there somewhere specific you'd like me to go?
That was a Hobbit reference I made.
Oh, so recently they've upped it now to 3 children
Oh.
in 2021.
Wow,
They're going to allow people to have 3 children now.
that's a little generous of them, I think.
I thought so.
Do you think we can kill the dragon?
No. You want me to try?
I don't know. I mean, we could. Maybe.
Sure.
I don't know.
Sure.
Maybe shoot it with one magic beam and see.
I will
what it
try, but
does.
here's the thing. I tried fighting those baby dragons in the art part of the map and got obliterated
And you got
immediately.
killed by Thousand Dragon?
Yeah.
Did you know they have acid rain in China because
Purple
there's
rain?
so much pollution?
Jill, what is it with
Whoa.
you and hating on China, by the way?
Well, I'm just saying, like, they have acid rain there. Doesn't that suck?